Hospitals are meant to be places of healing, but what happens to the energy left behind when the healing fails? Some say the walls remember every scream, every final breath, and every soul that never crossed over. Tonight's story will take you deep inside an abandoned medical facility where the dead don't rest, and they whisper to those who dare to listen. Emily was a night nurse with a fascination for abandoned places. When her friend Tyler invited her to explore the old Fairmount General Hospital, closed since 1976, she couldn't say no. Rumors had long swirled about the building: patients vanishing before death certificates were signed, nurses who disappeared mid-shift, and an underground wing that had been sealed off after a mysterious fire. They arrived just after midnight, the moon hanging low and sickly yellow. The building loomed like a forgotten tomb, windows shattered, the front doors chained shut but easily bypassed through a side entrance. Inside, the air was stale and heavy, like the breath of something sleeping. Flashlights barely pierced the darkness, casting long shadows across the peeling paint and rusted stretchers. They wandered the first and second floors, finding old operating rooms still holding surgical tools, some stained with something too dark to be rust. Then Emily heard it, a soft sobbing echoing from the floor below. Tyler claimed he didn't hear it, but Emily followed the sound. They found a stairwell, blocked with debris, yet a narrow path had been cleared recently. At the bottom, they stepped into a hallway with doors labeled Ward C. The walls were lined with names scratched into the plaster, hundreds of them. The sobbing grew louder behind a rusted door marked Isolation Room 4. Against Tyler's protest, Emily pushed it open. The room was empty, or so it seemed. Then the lights flickered, though they hadn't worked in decades, and a child's voice whispered, "Are you the new nurse?" Emily froze. In the far corner, a figure began to take shape, small, skeletal, wrapped in stained linens, its eyes black hollows. Tyler bolted, but Emily stood still, unable to move as the child reached out. "They burned us, all of us. Please don't leave me again." Suddenly, the hallway filled with screams, a chorus of pain and panic. Doors slammed one by one, growing closer. Emily ran, heart hammering, until she burst into the night. Tyler was waiting by the car, pale and shaking. They never spoke of it again. 2 months later, Emily returned alone, desperate for answers. She never came back. The only thing police found was her name, freshly scratched into the hallway wall outside Isolation Room 4, one more whisper in the echo of the dead. If you ever feel a tug at your sleeve in the silence of an empty hospital, don't turn around.